Hey Jubers, he's back, and it's been a while. It's another pickup video, and good to see you all in a way. In the sense I can't actually see you, but you know what I mean. But anyway, hope you're all doing well in YouTube land. Well, it's going to be crazy at the moment, isn't it? Really. But apart from that, hope you're all doing well. Bit of shout out to lads. Caught up with a lot of people from Norfolk and Essex and East London, I believe. Last week we went to Astro City Arcade in Southend. Caught up with some of the lads. That was really nice, and did some arcading. Got abandoned though. It was my fault really. I guess I should have been hearing out to what the guys were saying. They all went off to Nerd Base, and I was playing that. Went off to do a player shoot, and I came around and they're all gone. All gone. I was abandoned. Ah, that was me. But you know, mates. Ah. Nah, it's an honest mistake. But anyway, I hope everyone's doing all okay. And without any further delay, shall we do the pickups? So, we've got final of the month. So, I don't know when I got this, quite a while back. It's the second greatest hits album. I already had the first, but I thought, you know, I found out that there was the second, which is just as well. Because there's other songs on which I want. And it's Eminem Curtain Call 2. This is like the Orange Fluorescent Limited Edition double LP. And it's obviously got his more recent hits. So it's got ones like Godzilla, featuring Juice WRLD and Venom, and a lot of collabs he's done with Rihanna, Beyonce, Snoop Dogg, Ed Sheeran of all people, believe it or not. Yeah, 50 Cent, all sorts he's done really. So yeah, that's really nice to have. Right, an accessory of sorts. We all know Cable Guys. They produce those figurines which hold controllers or phones, whatever you want to hold them, type thing. And I've got quite a number of them actually, quite a few. I'd get the more interesting ones. So I've got ones like Claptrap, Terminator. Ones that really interest me more than anything else. But there's this one that came out, and I think it's from America. It's not come out in the UK yet. It's not common though, so I had to import it. So it was about £22 with about £6 shipping, so not too bad. And it is the original old Japanese movie Godzilla, not the new one. It's the Godzilla. However the Japanese would pronounce it. King of Monsters. Yeah, so this is not the ones from the new movie. This is more of a traditional like Godzilla. So that is really cool. I will be taking it out of the box, and even though this one will become quite valuable in the box, but with the Cable Guys, I like to have them on display and have them holding something at the end of the day. That's what they're built for. So that will be coming out of the box. Games. It's not all modern. I've got a few retro. Well, I say retro. Well, yeah, but yeah, there's a few retro, I would say. So first of all, turning to PlayStation 1. I thought I had all the Namco light guns, but there was another light gun games, but they were like Ghoul Patrol and Point Blank games. But apparently there was this one which I did not, which missed my radar. So I think it was shown on another Yorkshireman, or what's this channel? Something about a normal Yorkshireman, or something like that. He's going for a full set PS1. Anyway, he had picked this up, so it got me thinking. Oh, I haven't got that. So this when I thought I finished collecting for a PS1. There's this one, but anyway, it didn't cost me too much to get a complete copy. That was quite clean. It was about £30 on eBay. So it is Rescue Shot. One Switch game. I'd pre-ordered this over 2 years ago and it took forever coming in, and but it came with a slipcase in the end. It's the Taito Milestones 2 collection from Strictly Limited. So it comes, it comes with a little slipcase for the first 2 volumes, which is the only 2 that Strictly Limited have produced. You can get the volumes not by Strictly Limited, and they go all the way up to volume 3. But to be honest, I was looking at volume 3 games, and there wasn't anything there that really struck me, really. I know some people think they're good ones, but I think I can live with just the first 2 volumes, so I'm just going to keep this. So yeah, it comes with a nice little slipcase with a little polystyrene filler where the other game goes. I do have the other game. But being a collector, we don't like to throw anything away, do we? So we won't want to throw away that little polystyrene filler, will we, when we put the game in there? We'll have to keep it with it, won't we? Okay. Other retro bits. I'm looking at this in age order. So the other oldest game, I suppose, is here, which is on the Xbox 360, so it's not that old, and Tutti will be spitting up, saying, how dare you say that's retro. Well, I think particularly with Japanese light gun games from Japan, Xbox 360 games, I think I have to say that they're retro now, because we've had 2 generations of consoles since it, and this game must be getting up close to 15 years old or whatever. So I would class this as a new retro. I suppose, and it is Ginger Force, or Ginger Force, probably Ginger Force. You probably pronounce it, or Ginger Force, whatever you want to. Well, I don't know however you pronounce it. But I'll pronounce it as Ginger Force or Ginger Force. Yeah, it's basically another cave shooter. It's a cave, isn't it? I think it's cave. Yeah, but it's a butt hell anyway. Yeah, I have got this on a modern release of this on the PS4, but it was one of those ones on the 360 I didn't have, and I was thinking, should I get it or not? Well, I saw it for a good price, £60 with about another £5 of postage, so I thought, yeah, sorry, I'll go for it. Because it can go for a lot more than that. Okay. So it's modern stuff now, strictly modern stuff now. Evercade. Okay, again, Tutti will be splitting up again, saying, oh, that core, new money for old rope. Yeah, I know you can get the games in other formats and everything else, but to have licensed copies of the games on cartridge, something about that for collectors, isn't there? And the Evercade systems, they're getting better. They keep bringing out so many new variations. So there are good ways of playing the games, and you get options, So I think they've got their place. Definitely got their place. So what have I got? I'm tending to focus on the more interesting. I'm not getting too many. I've only got about another. I think I've got about 5 already. So with these 3, it's 8, and there's about another 2 I'm gonna get at least for now. So I've got Jayco Arcade Collection 1. I went for the arcade version as opposed to the home console ports, and it's got lots of interesting games like Avenging Ghost, EDF Earth Defense Force, which is the main reason why I got it, because I do like to get the light gun shooters and stuff. It's got the Phantom Fighter, Saint Dragon, yeah, Astronauts. So yeah, a nice collection there. They do come with a really nice little bookcase, so they really are nicely presented. They know what collectors want. And I've got these other 2 games. These are all new and sealed. I will open these up. Well, actually, yeah, one is open, but the other one's completely sealed. A lot of these are out of stock for places, and there are 4 volumes so far, and I do want to get volume 3 and 4 when they're back in stock, because they're going for CMA on eBay. But it's the Toplan Arcade Collection 1 and 2. I got these for a good price. I think I got 16, and 2 about 13 quid. So I do want to get the other 3 because I'm not paying 30 quid plus for those. I want to pay retail, you know, normal 20 quid or whatever it is, or less, for those games eventually when they're back in stock, which, you know, they will do because they're popular titles. So bide my time on that. Right, PS4 VR. Not everyone's cup of tea, but I am going for, you know, I've been going for a full set since it's been out, and with Japanese imports and American exclusives, I would say it's probably about 230 odd games, and there's a few more I need to get. There's a few more Japanese ones, but I've finished collecting the American ones. So what ones did I get from America? Well, first things first, I got a demo one that was a UK one, which I probably already got with the headset, and that is the PlayStation VR demo disc. It's sort of gatefold. So I got that cheap. I thought I might as well get it separate to go with the games. Then America also got 3 different volumes of the demo discs. So they got demo disc 1, demo disc 2, and demo disc 3. So obviously I'm not going to go through all the games, but obviously they've got loads of demos on each. They've got about about 9 to 12 demos on each one. So it's a good way to get a little taste on several games. I ordered the demo disc 2, I think it was a plastic case, and they sent me 2 copies of a cardboard gatefold, which I did not know existed. So in one ways, okay, cool, I got another variant, so that's good. But then I thought, bugger, I didn't know there was a cardboard one. So I did order the second one again from another seller to get the plastic disc version, which is what I originally wanted, really. But so I got 2 sealed copies of demo disc 2 on the VR. It was never worth anything except for to collectors, but hey ho, it's not about, you don't buy things to, you know, because they're worth anything, do you? Buy things because they're interesting, quirky. I do anyway. Okay, I've got some PlayStation 5 VR 2 to show, but before I do have one PS4 game, standalone PS4 game to show, which is an import. Got this from the States. I think it's about £22 with postage, and it's probably, you can probably get it for next to nothing in the States, but did not come out in Europe. And it's a first Borderlands game, but Game of the Year edition. So it's all complete with all the DLC on disc. We got the complete Game of the Year for Borderlands 2 and 3 in Europe, but not the first one. Not on a PS4 at least. Got them on PS3, but not on PS4. So yeah, I had to have that for my PS4 Borderlands collection because I do love Borderlands. I really been playing a lot of Borderlands the past year and a half. I wanted to finish them off. I still got the Telltale games to play, and I need to finish off Borderlands 3 and the DLC, which will probably take me for the rest of the year, knowing because it's so big. And then obviously there's Borderlands 4 coming out very soon, isn't there? But I'll probably wait until I can get a cheap copy of that, and probably hold on until there's like an ultimate edition of that. So that's probably going to take another year at least. So it gives me time, because there's so many other games I need to catch up and play, like Resident Evil ones, some modern ones of those. I need to catch up with those, don't mind anything else. Hey ho. Alright, PlayStation VR 2. Okay. Got this for Christmas, so I hadn't shown it, but because I kept wanting to keep it with the other VR pickups. So it's a double set of the Last Worker and Tin Hearts VR. Tin Hearts VR, I know you can get like a standalone version of that, which is VR compatible, but it's but it's I think it's VR compatible, but it's definitely not part of this, this double set. And this double set's going up in money quite quickly. Got it for Christmas. I think we got it for about 35, but I think it's going up a lot more than that. So that's a bit of a more uncommon one. Because ironically, there's not that many VR2 games out there physical. So as a subset to collect physically, it's not too bad, especially compared to the first one. Because I think there's only about 35, 40 games at the moment. Not many are coming out, even though it's been out a long while. Not many are coming out on physical, so that's good in some ways for collectors. This one I got this quite cheap. I think it's about £12. Hubris. I got this was about £16 from CEX. Horror one, Happy Fun Land. So it's like a horror version of Disneyland. There's probably Five Nights at Freddy meet I don't know, Epic Mickey. I don't know. And then we got Tactics Ogre. Now that's not a VR game. Sorry, this slipped in here, but this one I got from CX. Tactics Ogre. So that's just a standalone PS5 game, not a VR2. But this is a VR game. We got the Tale of Onogoro, or Goro, and Retropolis 2, Never Say Goodbye. So it's like a it was like a detective game based on that sort of what's that, noir look, classic vintage American detectives. What was that modern game based on that? Something noir it was called, wasn't it? But I can't remember if I love me what the first word is. It'll come to me later. Okay, alright, PS5. What other PS5 games I've got? Just a few. Still Tekken 8 Launch Edition, which comes with stickers, I believe. Stickers and a metal I don't know, a metal picture plate. So that's all complete. That's about 20 quid. Suicide Squad got new from Smiths, all complete. People say it's terrible. Because I collected all the Formula 1 games. Formula 1 2023. That wasn't too bad. I think that's about 17. Right, I had the first Payday game, so I had to get this to complete it. But it's you need a PlayStation Plus for this, so I'll probably end up playing this. Payday 3. Okay, last but not least, this game I should have got on pre-order from Game, but I hate Game. And besides, half the time, give it time, you can get the game much cheaper. This game, however, has kept its price, and if you get it with the limited steel book, it goes for quite a lot of money. The steel book alone, people are asking about £70 plus for it on eBay. A lot of the copies of the steel book were sent out busted. I think Ross had a busted copy, was Bahaha, and I think his copy was busted and had rust on the inside. But he managed to get a friend of his managed to pick up a copy replacement for him, so that's all good. So being a Silent Hill collector, I wanted to get this. So there was a sale on eBay saying a sealed copy of the game plus a sealed copy of a steel book together, and I think he wanted about 110, and I just threw an offer of 90, with I think it's about 93 with postage, and he accepted it. So that's a lot of money. It is, but I think it's a fair price for what this goes for at the moment. And unless you get lucky, I don't think you're going to get it much cheaper than that in the future, even used. But As I said, the game, you know, both the games are, you know, it's all sealed, and even used, you know, Silent Hill 2 is going for £50 plus minimum. So to get a new copy of that and the steelbook for £92, I think that's, you know, that's probably a going rate really. I think that's a fair price for all it is. And the steelbook's in fantastic condition. It's not busted or anything, it's fine. So yeah, that's nice to have. And that's it, guys. That's all my pickups for the last 6 weeks or whatever it's been. I do have quite a pile of PS4 to show you guys at some point, but that's more like filler, which I use to fill up the videos really. So as time goes by, I'll show more of that to you guys in future vids really. It's not everyone's cup of tea, which is fair enough, but to be honest, the PS4, not the Switch, they're such great systems. They've got so much variety of games and everything for you. So I think people, I think as PS4 is getting much cheaper to collect, I think a lot of people should pick up PS4 games. I think it's going to be a really a nice system for people to want to collect for, even though you can never get a full set on it. There's simply too many games. Like the Switch, you can't get a full set. You know, it's just too many games out there and too many other companies producing games and so forth. It's just, you know, it's just a mission impossible really. So it's doing what I do, except for PS4 VR for games, is just to collect the games you want. You know, I think full set collectors sometimes have to make huge sacrifices to collect so much fodder really, and I think at the end of the day, for me, I like to have lots of variety of games and having the space for it and the funds for it. So just focus. Well, I say focus. As much focus as one can do, really. But I think you know, focusing is a good idea if you're getting into collecting. But hey ho, everyone to their own. So anyway, take care, guys, and until next time, bye.